Hey guys, thanks for coming. We got off to a really bad start. Didn't play very good defense in those first few innings. Just throwing the ball all over the place. Can't field a bunt and get the guy out. And there was a couple plays that we should have made that they didn't give errors that, and they're probably not errors, but they're plays that we got to be able to make. So really going into the sixth inning, I mean, the game should have been 4-2, and it changes everything. But obviously 6-2 makes it a little harder, and then we got better. We played much better defense. We made some great plays, second half of the game, but then we just couldn't throw strikes. When you get out hit by 3 and outscored by 10, it usually means you don't play defense or you don't throw strikes. And then we did neither of them. No defense early, no strikes late, and when we did throw strikes, they just hammered them. So offensively, we hit a couple balls hard right at some guys, but we just didn't do enough to adjust and to put any pressure on them. We had the few opportunities that we had, we just didn't have any luck. We line out with the first and third, which was a tough one, and then I think first and second we hit a ball hard just right at somebody. So that's part of the game. But when you put yourself in a hole as bad as we did, then you end up getting smoked.
I know just one game, but defensively you played mostly clean over the weekend. Was that disappointing to see that today?
Yeah, I mean, just all over the place and just easy plays. Just balls that we got to be able to play catch on, a bunt that's just an easy out, and then a couple double play balls that we just throwing all over the yard, and even a play where they had a guy out at third and we didn't throw it there. We went to go first and we got the out. Next guy gets a single, so single with a guy on first is a lot different than a single guy on third, so it's another run that we gave up. So it wasn't just like physical mistakes, but mental mistakes of just not throwing the ball to the right place, and could have saved a run there.
What did you see from Jacob in this start?
Yeah, I thought he pitched pretty well. Obviously he gives up the leadoff home run, and then again kind of settles in and does enough. And again, we gave a couple runs that he was part of it too. I mean, not being able to field his position, but not being able to make those plays. So you feel like he should have got out of there, giving up one run after 4, and was able to keep guys off balance. And they did a great job. I mean, we really felt like we needed to shut down Shanuel and Goldstein, and we did. And the other guys were the ones that did a lot of damage. So we got to be able to stay locked in, just because those are the two best guys. We can't just let off the gas when they're not hitting, and we didn't do that.
Did you see a collective lack of focus or let down there? It's a little hangover. Good weekend.
Yeah, I mean, it's just this game humbles you really, really fast. So I think life does. You're never as good as you think you are. You can't take games or runs or anything like that with you. I mean, you can try to breed confidence going game to game, but you can't just assume that you're going to win because you won the last one. Like that's the crazy thing. You go from Friday to Saturday and you score as many runs, and then you play a different ball game. Like every pitch is important, every game matters, and you got to be prepared. And again, I thought we got a lot better defensively late in the game. We just as we got better defensively, we got worse on the mound. And offensively, we just didn't really do much.
What was your message to the team after this, and what do you want them to take away from this game?
Yeah, I mean, similar to what I just said. We gotta be able to be present and show up, and not think that we're any better than we thought we were. Nothing, no win, no loss changes anything, but you got to show up and play the game, and that people are going to out there to win. And if you don't show up with that attitude of trying to beat somebody and think that you're better than you are, that's not going to work. And then you got to be able to play the game from the first pitch. You can't settle into games. When you do that, you get an opportunity to make some mistakes and get down in the hole, and then you're trying to fight out of that. It changes just some of the ways you play the game, and being able to what we do offensively, to pitching decisions. So getting in the hole there, 4 runs right out of the gate just because of defense, it just didn't feel like we were ready enough and played well enough early.
What's your
Yeah, it was a great start. Obviously a huge part of our offense, and just really proud of him again from all of the stuff he's had to come back from, the surgery and stuff, to be able to do this. So it's good to see him really getting going and seeing the ball well. So hopefully that'll just continue.
What's your outlook for this weekend, going to Clemson? You know, they've been great through the years. I know they have a new coach trying to turn things around. What do you kind of know what you're going to face this weekend?
Yeah, I don't really know a lot. Just haven't done a lot of. I know I saw they stole a lot of bases. And I'll be honest with you, that's really all I know. I know that they're a talented team. You know, and I know what coaching changes can do and can breed some new energy, so I'm sure they're going to be excited. They had a great weekend. I know they swept, so but they know they're going to be talented. They're going to be ready to go. They've got some guys coming back that are really good. You know, I know they got a kid from Florida that's really good in the middle infield. They got some transfers from Michigan that are really good. So, and then again, the new coach and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure that the fan base is going to be, you know, excited. They're off to a good start, so it's going to be a huge challenge. It's always a tough place to play, the environment. It'll be a good regional type challenge for us, a good challenge against a really good club, and you know, we got to get to work the next couple days and make sure we're better than we were tonight.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, every going on the road is always different. I mean, just not sleeping in your own bed, the traveling and all that kind of stuff, and so it really gets you. I mean, I like getting on the road early in the year just to kind of go through a dry run of what to expect and what it's just a different timeline. It's a different routine, and so getting used to that, prepared for that, so that when we go on the first conference road trip, we're not kind of discombobulated. So hopefully this will at least get us for that, but also having to play in really tough atmospheres. I mean, talk about ECUs and places like that are really tough to play at. This is going to be very similar. So from a lot of those aspects, it's going to prepare us for the future. Playing against a really quality team prepares us for the future, and then hopefully prepares us for a regional. Thanks guys. Appreciate y'all being here. Yeah.
Just want to get your thoughts about Dr. Hitt.
Yeah, just, you know, obviously grateful for what he did hiring me, and you just look at under his presidency, like how much this place grew and how much it changed, and obviously going to the Big 12, you know, we don't do that if it's not for his vision and all the things that he did to really grow this university from a small commuter school to the massive, brilliant institution that it is now, not only from an academic side, but also from an athletic side, and all the decisions that he was a part of and all that he made. None of us are here. None of us probably want to be here if he doesn't do the things that he do to make this place the way it is right now.
You had that conversation with him about vision?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when I got here, just listening, talking to him in the interview, and when I got hired, just being able to listen, but again, I grew up in Florida, so to see where, you know, when I was in high school, what this place was thought about and what it was, to when I took this job, like it was, I mean, a complete 180. You know, I was talking about, like, I don't think I know a single person from my high school that went to UCF, and I went to 700 people in my graduating class. Like, I don't think I knew a single person. Now you're talking about, I know that there's plenty of people from, I mean, it's just become something that is a destination school instead of a fallback plan, and that doesn't happen if it's not for Dr. Hitt's vision, and just grateful for everything he's done, because again, I don't think any of us want to be here or are here if it's not for him.
Good
Thanks,
stuff.
guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Coach.